So I am starting school. I am going back to get my master's in mental health. Psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner is coming for you. I start Monday. Today is August 23rd. I start August 28th, 2023. So that is a Monday of this year. I am recording this moment on, not the front facing crisp camera because I want to see myself. But I also just want to record this moment because at the top of this month, at the top of August 2023, I started manifesting and connecting with a good friend of mine, Yumi, who is the founder of and CEO of Flex and Fly, and she has been doing this manifestation circle. My clothes are, what is, hold on. Okay, she started doing this manifestation circle with a few people. I don't know how many people are in it, but it's on Instagram. Long story short, by the time you see this, it won't matter. But anyway, she asked, like, what is something that you want to manifest, or what is something you want to manifest at the end of the month? And I shared that I wanted to get closer to God within this month. I was kind of hesitant to say that because I realize I'm comparing my relationship, my walk with God, to other people, right? Comparison is a thief of joy. But anyways, I shared that, right? So I write that out, I type that, and then literally within 7 days, I have something in my eye, guys. Within a week, somebody else that I'm connected with, who's in the wellness space as well, was like, hey, you should go. She didn't say should. She said in this very nice way. Sorry, guys, I have something in my eye. She was like, you need to go back to school. I would love to work with you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but as she was saying it, I was actually receiving it, for once, because I never had anybody. I've heard people, or, that's also a thing. Maybe people have told me, but I wasn't in the state of receiving the information. So anyways, this person was like, I could see us doing X, Y, and Z. Just go back to school and everything else will be fine, right? So that was literally a week after I declared, I want to get closer to God, right? And I want to say at that time, so this is August 7th, we'll say, the beginning of August. I still didn't put 2 and 2 together that going back to school meant I was getting closer to God, right? And I still don't have maybe the textbook way of saying what I'm about to say, but I'm still going to say it anyways. So since I started my business, if you don't know already, I do have my own business, Lesline Does Wellness, where I show new moms how to put themselves first through the use of yoga, right? So I started that in 2021, right? So here we are 2 years later. And since starting my business, I have resonated with therapists. I've done lives with therapists. I've done podcasts with, I've done all of these things with therapists. I'll share their stuff. I'm always engaging with their stuff because before I had this realization, I was like, I believe in what they're doing because my therapist changed my life. If anything, she saved my life. Okay. So that's been the course of 2 years. And every time I connect with a therapist, I'm always like, thank you. I thank them. How you would thank somebody in the military, I thank the therapists, especially therapists that are Black and brown, specifically Black woman therapists. I say thank you because they are literally doing the Lord's work. Okay. So little did I know that God was actually, he been trying to talk to me, guys. God been trying to talk to me for the past 2 years, right? And when you realize, and I don't even want to say things haven't been working in my business, I've just I realized not even, I don't want to say just doing yoga because I'm not going to discredit that, but solely offering yoga as my way of helping people is not enough. I want to create a big impact. And I actually looked up the definition of impact an hour ago, but I don't remember it at this time. That's here nor there. But recently I've just kept hearing the word impact, impact, impact. And I want to create a massive worldwide impact, right? And the way I'm going to do that is by going back to school to be a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I am thrilled. I'm excited. I am excited. I have never felt this excited about going back to school. like never. And I realized it's because now I have I've tapped into my passion, my purpose. I know at this time, because that the passion and purpose can always change, right? But I know at this time why I'm here, why I am here. And I'm excited. There was something else I was going to say about this whole thing, but yeah, literally over the course, the month is almost over, but not really. We have like a week and change to go. God has been revealing himself to me. And there's this saying, quote type of thing that I've been hearing a lot. But the thing that you have a lot of shame about, that's the thing that God wants to you, like for you, like he wants you to use that. Like he wants you to use the thing you have the most shame about to help other people. Oh, there we go. I got it out. So the thing that you have the most shame, like you don't want to tell people, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'll share or maybe tag that video, my mental health story, the reason, one of my shameful things that I did not want to say. And then one of my coaches like got that out of me. And now you see how it goes. Like now here I am. Like it was because of multiple things. But that's another big thing was one of those coaches, a couple of people actually were like asking me questions about postpartum and things like that. And then one day on a walk, it came to me like how traumatic postpartum was for me, right? And I'm a very solution-based person, so I sought out the help. I got the help, right? And then once I got the help, I was like, I gotta tell everybody. Everybody needs therapy, specifically Black moms. Once you have a kid, you need the therapy, right? And since that's part of the reason Lesline Does Wellness was birthed, because I wanted to help new Black moms like me to get help, right? And at the time, it was through yoga, right? So we've had multiple titles, wellness coach, yoga coach, and none of those titles really fit. And you know what it is? It's because none of those titles were supposed to fit. The title that I am is a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. You heard it here first. I am thrilled. Don't get me wrong. I am scared. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm restarting my 5-year plan. You know, you hear that question all the time. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm going to close with this. In 5 years, I see myself with my own private practice, private psychiatric practice where I'm helping people, possibly having a brick and mortar and primarily telehealth, but it would also be nice to have a brick and mortar space. So if patients want to come in, because that was something else that was really incredible with the therapist that I had. I was able to bring my daughter. My daughter was like, oh my God, she was probably 6 months. And my therapist was like, bring her in. My therapist held her. My daughter threw up on my therapist, okay? And just to have, I can't fully explain it. And that's what I realized. This is what I'm supposed to do. All right. So I'm going to get some more school, but really focusing. I'm so excited. To just be well versed in mental health, because I also am noticing, you know, if you are a business owner, you have to pay attention to trends and things like that, right? COVID has put a lot of us are not well, right? And I'm happy. Maybe it's because of my algorithm, but I see more and more people talking about mental health. Hell, the Breakfast Club now, like Charlemagne the God, is all about mental health. So I know it's getting to Black people. Like Black people, we are talking about it. There still is a stigma, right? But we're at least talking about it. And with that being said, the more Black people that know about it, right? I know I did. My therapist is a Black woman. We want culturally competent people that look like us providers, right? So I want to be a part of that network. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of the solution. I want us to be mentally well. I want us to be emotionally stable. I want us to be emotionally intelligent. I just, so many of us, me included, didn't know I could use my voice, didn't know I could speak, didn't know I could talk, didn't know that I was a speaker, didn't know, right? Anyways, school starts in less than 5 days. Catch me in 3 years. We'll be back. Bye.